Welcome to the DVR Companion. This is going to be a series of Experience Editor in Sitecore 3.0. The series is going to include what exactly is Experience Editor, the basics and best practices surrounding utilizing Experience Editor, adding and deleting components, rendering parameters of your components, and moving components on the web page. Experience Editor is a really awesome tool for configuring your rendering of your layout of each of your web pages. I started out by creating a quick web page. This is not guest-facing. In Vail's domain, I'm in the CMS environment, in a DigiOps folder, a training folder, and then my web page. Here I have nothing added, no components, no hero, so I have my basic navigation and my basic footer added to my web page. Within my content editor, and then under the Vail domain, I will find the page that I created, opening up DigiOps folder, then the training folder, and then finding my Jamie test page. Within this, I actually went ahead and added in a few content elements. Experience Editor is only used for web pages, not content elements. Meaning, anytime I'm updating or editing content element, I'm going to be using the actual content editing features within the regular content editor of Sitecore. When I'm adding, moving, updating a rendering parameter, or even deleting content elements on a web page, I will use Experience Editor. Experience Editor is going to be on this level of the page. I can then go into Experience Editor. Experience Editor is going to be the closest thing to your web page. Automatically, the footer will always append to your pages. Same with the navigation, even though it's not showing right now. You'll find a few tabs up at the top, pretty similar to what you find in the content editor. After opening the Home tab, you'll actually see quite a few tools and icons populate. There's only a few icons that we traditionally use. You'll find the Component button, and then as well as the Publish button, and then a small Save button up at the top. Experience Editor is the tool that we use to bind our content elements to our pages. Of those content elements, we can add, delete, update rendering parameters, and even move the order of those content elements. Experience Editor is going to be the closest view or experience of our web pages. Experience Editor actually will pull in the CSS, meaning the personality of each of those web pages. In the next video, I'm going to speak to what are some of the basics and best practices using Experience Editor. Thanks for tuning in to the overview of our Experience Editor series.